Alright, working on the old Briggs again today, and I think it's just going to be a bunch of cleanup. Behind the scenes, I already cleaned up all the little parts, and I ordered a new one of these connecting rods. I know if I asked somebody for it, I would have got a dozen people offering them to me, but we bit the bullet. We damaged it, so we'll pay for it, right? Alright, what we're going to do is take these outside and wire wheel it. I already degreased it, had it in the degreasing bucket, so that'll be okay. And I took a screwdriver and stuck it in here and scraped most not, I wouldn't say most, but a lot of the rust out. And I don't think it's all rust. You know, some of it's like varnish and stuff. I guess a lot of it is rust. What are you talking about? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it outside and put some, what I do is I put square nuts in there because they got sharp edges on them. And just take a fistful of these, stick them in here. And then I'm going to tape it to my lawnmower wheel. I'll jack the lawnmower up in the back and put it in first gear. And just let this go around and around and around and tumble. And I guess we'll leave it there for a half hour. And while that's doing that, I can wire wheel some of this and get the paint off it. I already took the paint off some things. And they cleaned up nice. There's the starter bell. Gas cap and valve cover. And also, I was, remember the carburetor? The carburetor was all snapped off and damaged. I was able to dig up 2 carburetors, and both of them look pretty good. I'll probably go with this one. And we'll clean that one up and we'll use that. So, oh yeah, I almost forgot to mention the piston and rings. What I did is I soaked this overnight, actually just in water. Because like I said, I think the only thing holding that in there is like mud and clay and stuff like that, but I did break the bottom oil ring, so what I did is I got it, right now I got it sitting in lacquer thinner, and we'll see what that does. See if that loosens them up. So put a lid on that, and we'll see what that does. And hopefully we don't break the other 2 rings. I do have old rings sitting around, so it's not that bad. So, all right, let me go hook this up to the lawnmower, and then we'll set something up and we'll wire wheel it. You know, it just makes too much dust to do it inside here. So, all right, like I say, not much going on, just a bunch of cleanup now. So, if you don't want to watch that, I won't feel so bad. Go watch a good channel. All right, for you guys that want to stay, I'll see you in a few minutes. All right, yeah, we set the lawnmower up here in North 40. You can actually hear it, the nuts rattling around in there. Alright, we'll let that go for maybe a half hour, and then take a look at it. Alright. Yeah, some of you guys want to know what that is. That's not a grinding wheel. That's a stripping wheel. It's a design, specifically designed to strip paint. I use these all the time. I prefer these. It's better than sandblasting and wire wheeling and everything else. And I always leave a link in the description for these. They work great. I've been working on this for about a couple minutes or so. Yeah, to take your paint off and don't damage the metal at all. Oh, this you see here, looks like it might have been surface rust at one time. I'll have to hit that with some neutralizer. Alright, finished stripping all the paint. Let's go out here. It's been an hour. So let's see how our gas tank is doing. Alright, I'm going to put you guys down and I'll meet you over at the bench here because we're going to have to blow this out, dump it out and blow it out. Alright, I'm going to dump you out on the concrete over here, that way I can blow the dust out of the way and then pick up my nuts. Oh no, did I just say that? Okay, sounds like all nuts are out of there. Let's bring it over to the bench here and blow it out. Let me put a mask on because I know there's going to be a lot of dust. I'm going to put you guys up on a tripod. Alright, get your dust mask on because I think the wind's blowing in your direction. Whoa, oh, it's going this way. It keeps changing. It's changed on me. Alright, let's go find some light and we'll see what it looks like in there. Alright, yeah, it looks pretty good in there. Yeah, consider what it was. So now we'll stick some vinegar in there, or acid, or some kind of neutralizer, and should be okay. Alright. Alright. Yeah, we're messing with the piston here, and we're trying to get the rings off, and there's no saving them. There's no way we're going to save them. I had it soaking in water for a whole day, over 24 hours, and then after I realized that didn't do anything, I thought this was clay or something. It's whatever it is turned to glue or concrete, but trying to take these off, it's just breaking it. To get it off, you got to break the rings, and then under it is a powder, you know, and it's not corrosion. I think that could be cleaned up, but it's got these rings stuck big time. I got half of that. I got 3/4 of that ring broken out of there on the top, and it still is. This top half still isn't isn't cutting loose. So it's going to take some doing, but I think I can save the piston, and it is a good piston, so well. We just keep getting deeper and deeper in this, but we're going to keep going. Let me show you how tough these rings are in here. You got to get this little point, stick it down in here. You guys in view? And try and get behind the ring, and then it breaks 1/4 of an inch off. But then what's in underneath here is like I say, that powder or clay or tar or whatever it is. And like I say, it's not corrosion, because once I scrape it out of the way, you know, the piston is still square and sharp and everything. So it's not like that's the white powdery corrosion you get from aluminium. You know, but I don't know what it is, but that's what killed this engine. Sorry if I get my hands in the way, but it's just what's going on. Look, that's how hard that is. There's only a 1/2 inch of ring left in there, and it don't want to come out. There we go. There we go. Like I say, it's just whatever this crap is here. So once we clean that up, and make that alright, we'll be able to use that piston. But never seen anything like that before in my life. Oops, sorry, I stepped on your foot. Alright, it's been about an hour picking and scraping and wire wheeling. We use a little Dremel on here. You know, it fits right in there. And it didn't take any aluminium away. You know, but this is about half of what I got out of there. The rest of the half is floating around in the air and on the floor and stuff like that. But you know, this engine came, I tell you, it come off a farm. And Jersey has two kinds of soil. It's either clay, which they call marl, or sand. And this is like a real fine powdery sand. And that's what it even smells like, you know. Because even though when you think of sand, you know, you think of nice clean stuff, but you know, sand has dust and dirt and powder and stuff in it. So I think that's what it was. So let's see if we can find a set of rings for this. Alright, don't go away. There we go. Alright, don't go away. You know, it probably looks rough on camera and stuff like that, but this is really in good shape. Alright, there we go. They spin nice in there like that, and there's no oil on this yet either. So, alright, they're not new, but they're better than the ones that were on there, right? Remember I said we're not going to throw a lot of money at this thing? Well, I already threw 25 bucks at it, right? I had to buy a connector rod, that was 15, and then I didn't tell you guys this, but I lost the spring for the pole handle. I was cleaning it over there on a wire wheel, and it got stuck in a wheel and was thrown into the abyss. So maybe I'll find it someday, but it was easier just to buy another one. So that's where we're at. Alright, let me find something else to do. Alright, it's been a couple days, and I degreased all this stuff, had it in the tank, and actually cleaned all the paint and stripped it off all the rest of this stuff. And meanwhile, the spring for the hand lever came in the mail. Like I said, that was my fault. That went flying across the garage somewhere. So, alright, here's what we're going to do now. Here's that carburetor I found, and I'm going to take this apart and clean it. Not much to these, but you know, we are going to clean it up. I degreased this, but I didn't wire wheel it yet. I want to take it outside because there's a lot of paint and dust on this thing, so I don't want that to get in the garage here. So Alright, let's do something with this. Alright, yeah, cleaned up pretty good. And should go right on. Alright, I don't know how long this video is, but probably too long to start on this. Next video we'll wire wheel this, get this little paint off and cleaned up nice, and then we'll reseat that valve up top there and maybe hone it out, and then maybe start painting it and then reassembling it. So what do you guys say? Enough of this? All right, we'll see you in the next one.